Hey, bdougie here, and I sent out a tweet not too long ago, last week, about what crypto Web3 tokens are folks looking at. I think there's a lot, but I can't really make up what's left and right. But I didn't really get any answers outside of Solana. Here I got a couple different projects here. So Solana, Agave, which I'll get to in a second, and like Dash. I just picked a random one that someone also mentioned. Yeah, but I want to talk about Solana. So Solana currently has a PR velocity of 0. And I thought that was interesting. Almost nothing merged within the last 30 days. Actually, 0 merged in the last 30 days. If I went back to the last 90 days, I think I would probably see a bit more. Also, shout out, you can see how many pull requests were merged across all repos. But I'm focusing on Solana right now, so I'm just going to filter that. So 0 merged in the last 90 days. Looks like a bunch of issues closed and only one opened. And velocity for issues getting closed is about 200 days. Real interesting. I went and clicked through, and I have Solana as a repository page here, and I'm going back to the last year, and you can really see all the contributions last year. It's pretty relatively normal contributors, and then it completely cuts off roughly around like March. And then we're down to 0 contributions and contributors. So issues, no problem. Looks like we're closing a bunch, and we'll get that in a second, but then you have like almost no pull requests. So rather than spread a bunch of FUD, which I know that's a thing in Web3 because I used to hold some tokens myself, what happened with Solana is that it looks like there's like a fork. They're trying to decentralize Solana labs and have separate entities also build for the chain. That's not very apparent in the contributions. It's also not apparent when you look at the main contributors. So if I go down to, shout out to contributor confidence is like the ability to actually make a contribution to Solana. Not super high, but I was looking at Jeff Washington. So Jeff specifically was a person who was doing all the contributions, majority contributions last year, has started a new project called Agave, and that's probably what I would want to focus on, which is Agave is where the majority of Jeff's contributions are. There are probably other projects. It seems like they're like doing a little alphabet thing or something. Pull requests have picked up since the start of Agave, I guess around April, and pretty approachable to make contributions. And Jeff is not the only contributor to as well. So yeah, there's a story here. I'm really curious what is happening in Web3 and what other projects that I should be looking at. All right, stay saucy.